You're listening to Hashtag No Filter with Zack Peter. That's me, your naturally platinum blonde pop culture connoisseur. I'm the reality TV junkie, self-improvement addict, and host with only the hottest tea spilled fresh weekly. For more hot takes, go and give me a follow at Just Plain Zack. I always keep it funny and I always keep it cute. And if you're like me and you want to stay up to date with the latest reality tea, just go and give me a follow at No Filter with Zack on the Instagram, or you can always join our private Facebook group. The link is in the description below. Okay, I know our taping schedule, our live schedule, being that I am currently on the tour. Yes, Russ Davis, this is sort of a bonus live. I know we haven't gone live in a minute. We haven't done our regular Thursday night lives, but I figured I do have a new episode that will be pre-recorded that'll drop on Friday. And since I cannot physically do the Thursday night live, I figured let's do a Wednesday afternoon live and drop it or actually it's technically, is today Tuesday? No, today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Oh, so I would have normally released an episode today anyway. Anyway, I'm just trying to make sure I get as much content out for everybody as I can. I know the tour has kept me very busy and I haven't been able to do as many Instagram lives as I normally do, but I decided why not have a little fun today? Say hello, Instagram land. It's been a minute. Batches are on. It feels so good to say that I haven't given anybody any bad shout outs in forever. And super chats are on the YouTube. If you're listening to this on the podcast, hi, this is a post record from an episode that we taped on what's today, Wednesday? Yeah. We taped it on Wednesday and we're broadcasting it live on the YouTube and on the Instagram. What up, guys? Let's see. Hi, Charmin BB. What's going on, girl? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Dr. Jackie. Hi. Ooh, hi from Sweden. Hi, Mitch McCaney. Hi, Sophia. Oh, Simply Me MJ already came on in with 3 badges. Yes, Simply Me MJ bought the first badges of the night. God, I miss badges. I miss seeing you guys. We have a lot of tea to break down today. We're going to talk about the Tom Schwartz and Raquel rumors. We're going to talk about some bad news that came down from Jen Shah today. Hi, Luella. Okay, before you even say anything, why does Tom and Raquel sound like a really awesome match? Do you think so? I feel like it's so soon. Thank you, Dr. Jackie, for the badge. I think it's so soon for them to be committed. She just got out of an engagement. He's in the process of a divorce. Are we already shipping them? Yes, no, I don't know. Is that a thing? I sent you a little something the other place in honor. Oh, Simply Me MJ. Yes, thank you, my love. I received the Venmo, and that was so sweet of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Have you been watching the Johnny Depp updates on Emily D. Baker? I have not. No, I haven't. I probably will, but right now, I feel like I've been in the twilight zone with this tour, guys. We have one more show to do in New York, April 28th at City Winery. We have Margaret Josephs and a few other surprise guests that will be joining us. So definitely get your tickets if you haven't gotten so at spillingtealive.com, or you can get your live stream tickets to the show if you buy the VIP live stream. Why are you so early? I know, guys. I know. I'm trying to fit in the lives when there's time in the schedule. After next week, hopefully we'll be able to get back on track with everything with our regular schedule. I do apologize. But from Emily to you, sorry I'm late. Well, I just started. And if Emily just wrapped, then you're right on time, Alaya. But yeah, we also just released our behind the scenes footage from LA on Stellar. So if you guys bought VIP live stream tickets, you do have access to the behind the scenes left. Wait, live tour. What live tour do you have left? We have New York. I'm currently on the Spilling Tea Live with Zack and Adam tour, which is me and Adam Newell from Up and Adam. Currently on tour. We're wrapping up this first leg of the tour next week. So next Thursday, April 28th, we'll be at City Winery in New York City. You can get live stream tickets or regular tickets. Hi, Joe Mendoza. Okay, let's jump into it. Should we start with Jen Shah or should we start with, we have Ashley Darby. We have Schwartz and Raquel. Okay, let's start with Jen Shah. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's Jen Shah is facing 15 to 18 years in prison currently. So her co-defendant, one of the co-defendants that's involved in this case, Derek Larkin has been given a maximum sentence of 6 years for his involvement in the telemarketing scheme. And he had a very small involvement, whereas Jen Shah, according to the feds, she's being accused of being the ringleader, the mastermind behind the entire scheme. So Ronald Richards was tweeting about this, and he's basically predicting now that Jen will also receive a maximum sentence for her involvement by the same judge. And if she does get that sentence, she's looking at 15 to 18 years. Now, Derek Larkin, I guess, tried to cut a deal or wanted to work something out where he could hopefully, do some lesser time. And the judge was like, no, you're getting your full sentence, and your full sentence is 6 years. So now Ronald Richards is guesstimating that Jen Shah will also receive a full sentence of between 15 and 18 years. Concurrently would be 3 or 4 years, so he'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, 3, 4 at that point, what is 6 years? Like 4 years, I think would be fine. But yeah, it does look like I mean, as many legal experts have been saying, it does look like Jen Shah might be doing some serious time. Whether that's 5 years or 10 years or a full 8, I don't think she'll do a full 18 years. Any update on Stu? As of right now, there are no updates on Stu. Stu is her assistant, Stuart Smith, who was also arrested with her. He originally pled not guilty and then recently switched his plea to guilty and was presumably taking a deal. Not sure what that looks like just yet. We do know Jen Shah's trial is coming up this July. Okay, let's talk about Ashley Darby. You have a referee shirt on. Oh, thank you, Lisa H. That makes me feel real confident about today's outfit. Okay, Real Housewives of Potomac star Ashley Darby is filed for, it's being reported that she's filed for legal separation from Michael Darby. According to Love v. Scott, Ashley is filed for a legal separation from Michael. Apparently in Virginia, you have to live apart for a full year before you're able to actually file for divorce. Ashley and Michael have yet to speak out about the new reports, and they haven't denied the claims of separation. So maybe we know that Michael has stepped out in the past. I mean, homie, we saw the grinder messages. So it wouldn't be surprising if this maybe had something to do with that. Did those twinks get you again, Michael? Did they slide in those DMs and you're just like, ooh, that ass is so juicy, baby? Noella from OC has been so shady on Twitter. Has she? Are you guys excited for the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion? It doesn't look very exciting. It looks very underwhelming, I've got to say. I wonder if Jen Shah will be doing 5 to 10 years worth of fillers before she goes to jail. I feel like she'll need it. Joe Mendoza is a shady pants in the live today. So yes, Michael Darby looks like I would assume he's probably stepped out again, and that would be her reason for leaving him. I mean, he's done a million other things that are grounds for leaving, but I mean, cheating again, I feel like is after that, she has to be done. So many people are praising her for her decision to leave him. I mean, it's not like he was really any catch. Like, let's be honest. He's more like the deadliest catch, and nobody wants those crabs. TBH. I'll send a screenshot of my combo with her. Ooh, Sophia. Who did you have a combo with? Oh, Noella. Oof, yeah. Did you hear Scott Disick and Larsa Pippen? What about them? Are they dating? I highly doubt they're dating. Hi, Diane. Diane, you're in Australia, right? What's going on? Good morning, my love. Isn't Larsa not young enough for Scott? I mean, I feel like Scott needs to get his shit together. On another note, I did enjoy the video clip of you and your brother. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I posted on Instagram recently, guys, about April being Autism Awareness Month. And for those of you that have followed me for a while, know that my background is in nonprofit fundraising. I started when I was about 15 years old. I've written 4 books, 3 of them dedicated to autism and my brother. We did a documentary. The documentary never came out, unfortunately, but we did film it about our family and our lives for 4 years. I have shared clips from it in the past, but yeah. So my background is in nonprofit fundraising. I used to run Jenny McCarthy's Autism Foundation, so it is a cause that's near and dear to my heart. My brother Ethan, who is now 20 years old, was diagnosed with autism or has autism, and yeah, he's made a lot of strides, and I'm really proud of him. So thank you for mentioning that in the Instagram live chat. Okay, what other tea should we dive into? We talked about Ashley Darby. We talked about Jen Shah. Okay, let's get into the Schwartz and Raquel of it all. So I think Raquel was very smart to leave James when she did, because like she I thought after the reunion, we were never going to hear of her again, and she was never going to, like, we were just done with her at that point. But it was a smart move considering Vanderpump has yet to be picked up for a season 10, but she couldn't be any more relevant than she is right now. Everybody is like so interested and fascinated in her dating life. So there were rumors that she was dating Peter from Sir, and then there were rumors that she was dating Nima from Shaws of Sunset. Now she's being linked to Tom Schwartz. Rumors surface about the two of them hooking up at Coachella. Somebody, I think there was like a blind item. You guys know how I feel about the fucking blind items. I don't fuck with the low budget tea. I don't like the blind items. So there was a blind item that said that they were holding hands and kissing and very intimate at Coachella. I mean, do we believe this? Do we want to believe this? I don't really know. All I do know is it's not true. Ryan Bailey, who was in Coachella with the group, and I have to, pat myself on the back for that one because he definitely got to. Well, I mean, he interviewed Tom Sandoval and he met Ariana and Tom Pryor and like did a whole thing at their apartment. But they really all got close at our show on April 7th at the Bourbon Room, our first Spilling Tea live show that we did with Tom Schwartz, Tom Sandoval, Sheena, and Brock. And I just, I thought it was great that they were all hanging out together at Coachella. But Ryan Bailey has denied that they were together, and Tom Schwartz himself has now denied that they were out together. He claims that he was never at Coachella this weekend, that he never went. It was the other peeps, but nope. Guess who's a guest tomorrow on my podcast? Oh, that's right, Giselle. We are doing your podcast tomorrow, my dear. Yes, I can't wait. Hey, LA. Hi, James Dean. But yeah, so apparently they were not hooking up at Coachella because Schwartz was not there. But like I said, she apparently went on a date with Peter one time, but it doesn't seem like there's anything that really comes from that. In regards to the Nima rumors, he just announced that he lives in New York now that Shaws of Sunset did not get picked up for another season. It has been canceled. So if she lives in California and he lives in New York, it's highly unlikely that that's ever going to go anywhere. And Schwartz, I mean, do they have chemistry? I don't know. I don't think he would ever do that to James. I know that he's close to James, and I don't think that he would move in this quickly. Obviously, James seems to have moved on. He's in a new relationship, or he's at least dating around, but I think Raquel's having fun, and good for her. Let her go and make out with Peter. Let her go and make out with Nima in New York. Like, let her be single. Let her live life. She's just living life. What's that Kourtney Kardashian quote from the Kardashians last week? Why are we hating on a girl for finally knowing what she deserves? Snap, snap, pat the puss. Let's get it, Raquel. Get it. And throw them hips, girl. Bum, 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 bum. I think good for Raquel. Good morning, Zack. Do you know if it's Teresa's money that bought the new house, or did Louis put money into it too? I would assume they both put money into it. I don't know that as a fact, but if I had to make a guess, Diane, I would assume that they both put money into the property because she claims that he has money too. And I don't want to say that it's like a Dirty John situation, but I believe that they probably would. Yes, Val Porter. Let Raquel live her life. She's single. Let her be fucking single. What's going on with Erica? Not a whole lot is going on with Erica currently, other than she will be doing press. She did confirm not last season. We know that she wasn't doing Watch What Happens Live. She wasn't doing any press to promote Real Houses of Beverly Hills. She has started doing press again to promote her Pretty Mess hair care line. So she will be doing, this will be a rough season for her to do press. Last season she could have done all the press and given us, the sad divorce story of I didn't know, I was blindsided, I just wanted to get out of my marriage because it was unhappy. This season it's going to be tough from what we've seen in the trailers so far, where she's fighting with Crystal and she's like, I don't give a damn about anybody else but me. And I, as an interviewer, would be like, so what is your response? You said you don't care about anybody else but you, but there are a line of victims that are claiming that they were bamboozled by Tom. And not only that, but not just the former clients, but like all the lenders and the people that are owed money from Tom. It's going to be a rough one. Laugh LMAO. Debbie wants to know, who is Schwartz dating? Schwartz is not dating. Schwartz, I feel bad for Schwartz. My heart hurts for him. But I know Katie was she was on E! News, and she was talking about the new season of Vanderpump Rules, and she says that she wants to get the season rolling on season 10. I heard that Louis bought the home. Possibly Lisa. I haven't really dug into that, but I mean, maybe Louis bought it. And if he did, they are getting married. So, I mean, 50-50, they're splitting everything. My money is your money and your money is my money. I don't know. But anyway, Katie Maloney went on to tell E! News that she says that the new season, should it get picked up again by Bravo, would be interesting to see her, James, and Lala living their single lives, navigating life out of their serious relationships. She notes that we have seen James and Lala single on the show before, but we've never really seen a single Katie. And now with the three of them being single, I mean, well, James is sort of dating, but with the three of them kind of, getting back into the routine of dating, that it's possible that we might get some OG vibes from this upcoming season of Vanderpump Rules, should it get picked up, that it'll take us back to the beginning when they were single and messy and hearts were getting broken and all that fun stuff. But she also says that she's been giving Schwartz a lot of input, or some input as necessary, when it comes to Schwartz and Sandy's, like the menu and items and names and stuff like that. So, dun, 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 dun. It breaks my heart, though. It seems like she and Schwartz are still seemingly good, but my heart hurts for him because I couldn't imagine being in love with someone and living with them and knowing that they're moving on from you and that they're moving into the next chapter of their life, and that next chapter doesn't necessarily include you or the way that you thought. Like, their time with you is done. And so I'm sure that's eating away at him every day. And that just breaks my heart. I think we're going to be releasing the interview that Adam and I taped with Tom and Tom with Schwartz and Sandoval earlier this month at the Bourbon Room at our Spilling Tea live show in LA. We're going to release the Tom's interview next week. So stay tuned for that. Joe Mendoza, important question, Zach. Which three guys did you end up making out with in Nashville? Word on the street is that you have. Where is this word on the street? Who told you that? And what makes you think it was three guys? I can actually confirm, Joe, it was not three guys. I will tell you that. Do you think Paige from Summer House and Craig are a good couple? I do. I think they're cute. I think they're a cute couple together. I think they're very attractive. They seem to be very into each other. She's willing to pick up her life and go to Charleston. And when I chatted with him on the podcast, like, he seems to be all in. So at this point, why not live life? Let's do it. Have your fun, boo. Thanks, Giselle. I'm putting my oxygen mask on first. I am living life, you guys. Living life. Wow, so many breakups ever since COVID. Does it seem like so many more? I think the past 2 years definitely. I heard you on the podcast said on Watch What Happens Live. What do you mean? What podcast on Watch What Happens Live said on I heard you on the podcast said on Watch What Happens Live. Wait, Lev, when are you saying? I think the past 2 years being in isolation, having to bunker with our significant others, really opened up a lot of issues that I think some people were willing to work through and some people weren't, or some people were escaping their lives. People were going to work and people were, distracting themselves with social outings and only had to be with their partner when they got home, and they would just put up with those few hours that they had to physically spend together. And then when they had to spend every day together for multiple hours on end, like, it really became a challenge for sure. So yeah. Yes, you should absolutely get into Summer House. It is so good. Hi, guys. Bye, Zach. I got to go to work. Love you. Bye, Diane. Thanks for joining. Gots to go, Zach. Lovely to see you as always. Bye, the spirited woman. Sorry, Garcelle's comment on Watch What Happens Live to Kyle. What's your view? My view is that. What is my view? Was it really that bad? No. What did she say? She was asked if she's closer to Kyle or Kathy, and she says that she's closer to Kathy. Was it shady? Yes. Was Kyle hurt by it? I'm sure she was, because Kyle's a little sensitive. Was it that bad of a comment? Not really. But I did think it was a little shady and messy. Like, you have known Kyle longer. You guys have worked on your relationship a lot more. And there are some really bad allegations about Kathy that, like, I find it very interesting that she's leaning more towards Team Kathy rather than not. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Carla. Joe Mendoza, I wonder if Vanderpump Rules doesn't happen, whether Katie and Lala goes to Salt Lake to try and join the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I mean, listen, I think Katie and Lala joining Real Housewives of Salt Lake City would be great. I think it would help with, losing Mary Cosby and Jenny Wynn and Jen Shaw likely going to prison soon. I think that would be very great. Very, very great. Okay, any other questions, thoughts, feelings, vibes before we wrap up today's episode? Wow, we wrapped up pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting. Well, I mean, there wasn't a ton of tea in the reality world since Monday. So, any other topics of conversation, they'd have to be roommates. It would be cool, but I doubt it would happen. Let me know what you guys are referring to when you make some of these comments. Just because I don't know if you're watching live or you're watching a few minutes behind. But I agree. I don't think Katie was into that marriage, says Debbie. I think Schwartz is a nice guy and he'll find someone better than Katie, my opinion. Yeah, I think he will find somebody new and he will be very happy in that. But I think it's going to take a minute. I think he needs a minute to heal, and good for him. Yeah, yeah, Lisa, Zack is much more articulate than Johnny. Then Johnny Depp was watching the Johnny Depp trial, so loving listening to you after that. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that was like a heavy one. Zack, who would you rather, Jay Edelson or Ronald Richards? Guys, I have not. Sorry, I see a lot of people asking about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff. I have not kept up with it this week. I've been ridiculously swamped. I will dive into it soon, but thank you, Lisa, for liking my hair. Would I rather Jay Edelson or Ronald Richards? I think I would definitely rather bang Jay Edelson. Why would I want to bang Ronald Richards? No, thank you. He probably wants to bang me, but that's an easy one, Joe Mendoza. I would definitely rather bang Jay Edelson over Ronald Richards. Love a good express tea party, 11 p.m. in Ireland. So nighty night. Good night, Luella. Thanks for joining from Ireland, my love. None of them can take Zack. Exactly. That's what Erica said, right? What did you think of Garcelle's book? I didn't read the book. I only read the excerpts that were about the women of Beverly Hills. So I didn't read the book. When is book club starting? And book club will come back in May. After the tour, let me get through the tour. Vegan Burger wants to know, are you transgendered? I am not transgendered. What makes you think that I am transgendered? I think it's just transgender. I don't think there's an ED at the end of it, right? But no, I'm not. I am a male. I was born a male. I identify as a male. I have a penis. I love to use my penis, and that is all I have to say, Vegan Burger. I don't think you meant any offense by that, but it's also a very interesting random comment to just throw out there on the YouTube. Kardashian's lawsuit. With Black China. I haven't been following that one all too closely either, but I do know that Kim's sex tape was brought up. You look like a girl. I don't know. Okay. Oh, thank you. I look like a girl. Thank you. So sweet. A beautiful man. Thank you, James Dean. Good repost that. Good repost that, Zach. Okay. You're hot, no worries. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate being hot. I mean, apparently, not only am I hot, but I look like I look like a girl, like a little girl. Is that what I look like? Like a 12-year-old girl? Or do I look like a grown woman? Like, at least if you're gonna say I look like a girl, at least clarify it. Like, is it at least an attractive girl? Is Dorinda ready for Spilling Tea Live next week? What makes you think Dorinda is gonna be at Spilling Tea Live next week, Joe Mendoza? Is Adam in the live? Adam's in the live. Hi, Adam. Adam never leaves me alone, you guys. I can't get away. Like, I try to run and then he comes in the lives and then I'm like, oh my God, why are you following me? Is he still in the live? I think he probably left. No, he's still in the live. Adam, what are you doing? I should have called his ass and made him come in here. You're a hot teen. You will always look like a teen to me. Okay, that makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Vegan burger clarified. I look like a woman, babe. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hi. Oh my God, shut up. Oh, shut up. What? You literally, I cannot have like an hour. Like Adam's always calling me in the tub. He's always calling me in the morning. Um, I mean, we are very productive. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's become very codependent at this point. When are you coming to Australia, Zach? This is getting fun. Is it? I'm always fun, Alicia. This is always a good time. When are you coming to Australia? I mean, I would love to come to Australia soon. I really would. You think it will be Dorinda? Why everyone thinks Dorinda's coming to our New York show? Thank you, NJ Cindy, for the badge. I can't tell you who any of the surprise guests are going to be in New York, but I can tell you that we are putting together one hell of a show. That's the damn show. That's the damn show. Oh, Adam left the live. Probably because I embarrassed him. Okay. Any other thoughts, feelings, questions, closing vibes? Nima with the teeth. Oof, I love Nima with the teeth. Nima is sexy. I can't wait for him to spill that tea. Maybe we should have, we should invite Nima to the show next week. Wouldn't that be a blast? What's going on for this live? How did we get so blessed? Blessed with what? I don't even understand what is happening. A show with Jacques live would be killer. I agree, Dr. Jackie. And I've already talked to Jacques about that. He actually might be coming to the States next year. Regardless, there will be something happening. Always love you, Zach. You are a full grown man. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. How were the thongs? Were they comfortable? Aside from that night that you guys saw us put the thongs on, we have not. I have not. Sorry, I should clarify. I can only speak for myself. I have not worn the thongs since then. So there's that. Know your worth, ladies. I agree, Trish. I agree. Blessed with your lives right now. I know we have our Thursday nights. Yes, we're not doing Thursday night. This live, to clarify, guys, this live is in place of our regular Thursday night live that we would normally do. Just because scheduling wise, this made a little more sense. Zach made those things look good. Thank you. No fighting with Zach. No fighting over what Zach is. What? Zach is Zach. Zach is a full grown man. There's no discussing that. Can you tell me what eyebrow pencil you use? I use Eco Brow. Eco Brow is what I use for my eyebrows. Marco, who invented Eco Brow, threads them for me, and then I just do a little fill in. Zach made those things look good. Thank you. Thongs or jock straps? Neither. I don't own, well, now I own a thong for the first time in my life, and it's bright pink. I don't care for either, to be honest. Jess NYC is now in the live. Everyone gets excited when somebody, like when other creators and collaborators join the live. Zach is a multi-talented superstar because I know how to wear thongs, Trish. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, what else, guys? Let's wrap this up because I'm pretty sure anybody that's listening to this on the podcast right now is like, what a hot fucking mess. Any questions about any of the tea, any of the news, any of the tour? Now is your chance. I'm not even Liddy City, but I am ready to rock and roll. I guess I missed this. I missed chatting with you guys live. Like, it's been so great seeing everybody in person, absolutely. But I always love this. This is always such a fun time when we go live together. Is Zach reading questions from Insta? Yes, Zach is reading questions from Insta and from the YouTube. Charmin Bibi bought another badge. Thank you, Charmin Bibi. I just joined. I will listen to the pod. Yes, we already broke down the tea, and now we're in the Q&A phase of the live. I want to be Liddy City. Yes, Giselle, let's get Liddy City this weekend. Has anybody ordered the wine this week? Guys, I put my heart and soul into the wine, and I need you to show me love by supporting me with some support of the wine at nofilterwine.com. Oh, you want to be Lady City, but you're trying to be good. I'm a little Lady City. I was off today. Okay, Turbo, let's get it. How do you feel about Lala's press tour? Interesting. I mean, I've kind of felt the same way about Lala's press tour from the beginning. I don't understand what the press tour is for. Especially, like, I don't even understand why I guess she's doing the tour to promote her podcast. So she's trying to get people to get those downloads up, and good for her. I'm drinking Your Husband's in the Pool. Yes, Charmin BB. Yeah. Oh, this is not your husband. Your husband's in the pool somewhere around here. Yay. What book is next on the Bravo on the book club? House of Hilton, which dives into the Hilton family, the Hilton dynasty. So that will definitely be the next book that we cover next month in Bravo Book Club. House of Hilton. Who wants to do some karaoke at NYC next week? Ooh, fun. I did a lot of karaoke in Nashville last week. At Lala's paper. Oh, the paperback is coming out. Okay, then that makes sense why she'd be doing the tour. The tour is the best way to sell books because you can sell books with tickets to come and see and meet you. So that's smart. So you're making tour money and you're making book sales. That is smart. That's what Craig is doing, and Craig's doing a good job. All right, guys, shall we wrap? Is that it? Yay, missed you and Adam live. Like on live on the internet, live like today, or live like in person? Um, I'm watching Going to Lala's live podcast in Austin. Okay, you have to tell me how it is. I need the full scoop. If anybody's going to any of the Lala shows, I need the full scoop experience. Give me everything, start to finish, the good, the bad, the ugly. I've never sung karaoke. I know my limits. Listen, I don't know how to sing karaoke either, but we belted out WAP on stage to a full room. We did WAP, WAP, WAP. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot. Can't drink wine, get really sick, not drunk sick. Oh, sorry, Lisa. Sorry to hear that, my love. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap. Trav from Southern Charm gave Craig a shout out for his pillows on Twitter. That's sweet. It's very sweet. Okay. Well, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's live. I know this was a little impromptu. It was at a very different time. I also know it's like in the middle of the day, so some people are probably working, but hopefully you caught the rebroadcast. I love you. I appreciate you. You can give me a follow at Just Plain Zack. Follow the podcast at No Filter with Zack. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification button because you want the tea spilled fresh as it goes throughout the week. So hit that bell notification button. If you're watching this live on Instagram, then definitely hit that follow button. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, oh, Thomas Ravenaugh's Trav is who you meant when you said Trav. Oh, T-Rav. Got it. I like the earlier time on the East Coast. Okay, Sherman people, I will put that into the universe. Maybe we'll tweak the live time. But thank you. Yes, definitely. If you're listening to this on the podcast, guys, you have no idea how important it is to leave 5-star reviews on podcasts. So if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, I would really, really, really appreciate the love and the support with a really sweet review and rating. It really does support the podcast. It helps us grow on the top charts, and it's just love all around. It's a free way to just send some support to me and this show. All right, guys. Well, I will not be going live again this week. I do have a new episode dropping with Christian Gray Snow from the Slut Pig podcast. We're doing a podcast crossover, and I believe both of our episodes are dropping this Friday. So there is that to look forward to. New episode coming. And then next week, we wrap up the tour in New York City, Spilling Tea Live. Get your tickets at spillingtealive.com. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I will let you go and talk to you later, skater. Bye, 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 bye. Dun, dun, dun.